strategy, game mechanics, and communication. All of these are things you need to reach a high level in gaming, and all of which you definitely don't need to be good at Jumpstars. Jumpstars is a game heavily inspired by Brawl Stars, but instead of brawlers, it has anime characters. In Jumpstars, there is a tournament mode, and like every other tournament, there are prizes for the players who reach top 250, top 10, and top 1 on the leaderboard. These are the prizes for the rankings accordingly. Now, I already got to top 250 with my homeboy, but I wanted to reach at least top 10 as well. Sadly, my homeboy didn't care because he already had the star pass since he's kinda pay to win, but what I mainly wanted was the title for reaching top 10. The prestigious title showing to all the underprivileged poor kids that I'm simply better than them. And I also wanted a star pass to get the Raiden skin from Metal Gear Rising for Zenitsu, but that was just a cherry on top. But enough yapping. Grab some snacks, get comfortable, and watch me reach top 10 in Jumpstars. Okay, so before we start, I need to say that I started recording 20 minutes into the tournament because I wasn't sure if I wanted to record it or not. And secondly, I had some problems with my mic that have been resolved now. But sadly, there will be no sound for the entire video. Yeah, sorry. The climb begins here, with me currently at 24 trophies. Immediately, I spot the Gilgamesh and Naruto in the enemy team, thinking it was gonna be an easy game. But I couldn't be more wrong. We got absolutely folded, lost 3 rounds in a row, and lost the game immediately. Mainly due to my absolutely genius strategy of go in, kill no one, and die. The second game went better. We had a decent team, and although we lost the first round because Ichigo goofed around the entire time, we ended up winning the next 3 rounds in a row, with the final round ending in a 1v1 against each team's Killua. Killua had just witnessed the death of his comrade right in front of his eyes. He hunted down the enemy Killua, who had just run out of Ultra. He managed to hit him, but it wasn't enough to finish him off. The enemy Killua hid behind the bushes to heal up. Killua decided to use everything, so he popped his Ultra Charge. But the enemy Killua doesn't use deodorant, so he managed to get him low. Being on his final breath, Arcula still had a trick up his sleeve, a super which he used to finish off the enemy and win us the match. After that beautiful win bringing me to 32 trophies, I was confident, and for a good reason. Me and my team won the first 2 rounds in the next match, absolutely destroying the enemy team, and we were 1 round away from winning the game, when suddenly we lost a round, but it was gonna be fine, right? Wrong! We lost a round after that, making it a tie. It was the final round, and both teams needed one more round to win the game. I locked in, played as safely as I could, but then I saw my teammates getting beaten on the other side of the map, so I went to help. But by the time I got there, Goku had already died, and Dracula ran away, leaving me alone against 3 people. Not long after that happened, I fell, and it was a 3v1. We ended up losing the game. It was a heartbreaking defeat. Even after such a terrible defeat, I continued on to the next match, which proved to be the easiest match I have ever played. We won 3 rounds right off the bat, and without any of us dying once. Safe to say the enemy team needs to retire from this game. But nothing could have prepared me for what came next. Yes, we both saw that correctly. That is a face of a man covered in fear. The enemy team had a top 1 finisher, and even worse, he was playing Aizen, who can revive, execute, teleport, reflect damage, stack infinitely, and has a ranged super, all of which do not require an ultra charge. You know why? Because he doesn't have one. So, as you probably guessed, yes, we lost. Without winning a single round, we got completely humiliated. Setting that embarrassing defeat aside, this game we went up against a team of toilet managers and ended up winning flawlessly. Do not comment on that reaction. I was emotional. I went into the next game with 48 trophies up my sleeve and a little PTSD from the top 1 Aizen. Even after losing the first round because Aizen somehow clutched a 2v1, I'm not glazing, Aizen is just that good. We ended up winning the next 3 rounds, bringing me to 56 trophies. And the final game of the match. For the next 2 games, I didn't really get to play because someone always ended up disconnecting, which cancelled the match before it even started. So I left and rejoined, and kid you not, with 5 minutes left in the tournament, I managed to queue up and find a match. And oh boy, a match it was. This was a match that will be talked about for generations to come. It was Ichigo Itadori and Mob against Sasuke, Jotaro, and Vegeta. I broke the rocks early on so they wouldn't get in the way later. Vegeta, for some reason, used one of his gadgets to blow up the bushes that were giving cover to his team. The enemy team had to retreat and bunch up all together in the same bush. I took that opportunity to rush all of them. Sadly, though, I was lagging, so I had to fall back to avoid dying. While Itadori was throwing hands with Sasuke, Mob used his shield to protect us from Jotaro. With such a peculiar play, I fought Jotaro while Mob and Itadori finished off Vegeta and left Sasuke crippled. I ended up dying, but I brought Jotaro low enough for my team to go and finish both of them, winning us the first round. Next round, and I had my super ready, so I went in confident. Vegeta blew up the bushes again, which prompted me to rush in with a flash step. I outmaneuvered Sasuke and chased him off, but he ran to Vegeta for help, and I died. Shortly after that, Mob played carelessly and died too. Itadori also fell not long after due to a beautifully used super from Jotaro. We had lost the second round. At the start of the round, I had a plan to rush in and pop a Bankai in the middle of the enemy team. But Jotaro managed to hit a perfectly timed star finger, stunning me. Itadori tried to support me but was bombarded and killed instantly. Mob was chased and also fell right after. All the enemy team needed was one round to win the game and possibly knock me off the top 10 spot from the leaderboard. So I locked in. I used my Bankai early to make sure I could make use of it. Vegeta messed up the timing on his super, but Jotaro didn't. He made me waste my super, but I managed to escape. Itadori also popped Sukuna. We pushed the enemy together. Itadori managed to kill Jotaro, but Mob had died trying to kill Vegeta, and I managed to kill Sasuke. I was low, so I hid behind terrain. Itadori rushed Vegeta, but then he ran out of mode. Vegeta used his super on Itadori, so I took the chance while he was vulnerable. But then, I lagged, and I died! It was a 1v1 for both players. Both of them were on the verge of death. They waited behind terrain to heal up, being one round away from losing the game. Itadori dashed in, which caught Vegeta off guard, giving us one last chance to win it all. We won the match, bringing me to 64 trophies in total. As you can probably see from my webcam, I was pretty happy, but I still needed to see if I had made it to the top 10. I did it! I got to top 7 with 64 trophies in total. The 3 people behind me have 56 trophies. So if I hadn't won that match, I probably would have ended top 11, not inside the top 10. Thank you all for sticking until the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, or even comment. Any one of those will help me with the algorithm and push my content to other people that might also be interested in the game. Also, for the time being, the game is like insanely dead. No one plays the game, and I believe this game has some insane potential. It can be such a good game. It can be such a big game. It's so well made, and it's really sad to see it so dead. So please try this game out. It's called Jumpstars. It's in beta. It has the like little thing next to it, next to the name. It's a very good game, but I would suggest joining after the update because that's when the players are gonna come back. There's gonna be an update that will add like Dio, Escanor, Naruto Ultra. It's gonna be insane. Just please give this game a try and just thank you all for watching. Also, this is me at like 9 in the morning collecting all the rewards from the tournament. You can see the excitement on my face as I collect all the rewards.